Hey guys, people, this is Nathaniel on our second iteration of our study of Ezekiel. We've been doing this study now for about 4 weeks, and just a little bit more about what Ezekiel, those first few chapters are about. We talked last time about the fact that Ezekiel was a priest, and we didn't mention that he was about 30 years old when he was in captivity and received the visions of Yahweh himself. So we were talking, we haven't talked yet about those four living creatures that he saw in his vision. One of them looked like a man. Well, actually, the creatures were in the form of a man, and had each one of them had four faces, four wings, straight feet, feet like burnished brass, and each had the hands of a man under their wings, and the wings touched one another. They didn't turn either way that they went. So the four faces were the face of a man, the face of a lion on the right side, an ox on the left side, and an eagle on the back side. And some people have said that those four faces represent four different parts of us, or actually of Jesus. First of all, the man, which is his humanity. The lion represents the king. An ox on the left side has to do with him being a servant, and the eagle on the back side has to do with him and his deity. So that vision that Ezekiel was given had a lot to do, again, with him seeing as a priest the fullness of this job of a priest, and what his job was going to be. One of the things about those cherubim is that they darted back and forth and went as fast as lightning. And in the midst of those creatures there was coals of fire moving to and fro. Lightning came out of that fire going back and forth, and there was a wheel on the ground beside each of the living creatures. And it talks about how they were, what their appearance was like. Their appearance was like chrysolite, a wheel within a wheel. The rims were high and dreadful. All four wheels' rims were full of eyes. Everywhere the cherubim went, the wheels were with them, and they operated as one unit. And so they didn't have to turn one way or another, because whichever direction they were facing, that's the direction that they went. So because there's north, south, east, and west, regardless of which way the Spirit told them to go, they were ready to go, and they all moved as a unit. And that's why they didn't have to turn their faces. That represents the fullness of being in God's will. When God says move this way, that's the way you move. When he says move that way, that's the way you move. And so that's how those cherubim were operating. And we'll pick up on a little bit more about this Ezekiel book at later time. Thanks.